You're lying in your comfortable bed, surrounded by the gentle darkness of your quiet room. The soft embrace of cool sheets wraps around you as your breathing naturally slows and your eyelids grow deliciously heavy with approaching sleep. As consciousness drifts away, you're carried back through millions of years to an ancient world of endless plains and scattered forests, awakening in a sleek, powerful body, perfectly designed for intelligence, speed, and the complex social bonds that define your existence as one of nature's most sophisticated predators. The first sensation that reaches your awakening consciousness is the cool touch of early morning air against your feathered hide. You're resting in a shallow depression beneath the overhanging branches of a primitive conifer, surrounded by the vast grasslands of late Cretaceous Mongolia. The air carries the crisp, clean scent of approaching autumn, mixed with the earthy aroma of dried vegetation and the distant hint of water. The landscape around you stretches endlessly in all directions, rolling hills covered in grasses and low shrubs, punctuated by occasional stands of conifers and the meandering green lines of river valleys. The sky above is vast and pale, touched with the soft colours of dawn, while a gentle breeze rustles through the grass with a sound like whispered secrets. The terrain is more complex than it first appears, with subtle variations in elevation, creating microclimates and specialized habitats that support diverse communities of plants and animals. Ancient riverbeds, now dry, create natural highways through the landscape, while seasonal pools and springs provide crucial water sources that concentrate wildlife during certain times of the year. As awareness returns fully to your being, you begin to understand the remarkable nature of your physical form. You are compact yet powerful, standing only about 3 feet tall, but possessing a body perfectly engineered for swift, coordinated movement. Your entire frame seems designed for efficiency and precision, every muscle and bone optimized for the complex demands of pack hunting and survival in this ancient world. Your first movement is a gentle lifting of your head, and immediately you feel the perfect balance that characterizes your anatomy. Your skull is elegant and streamlined, housing a brain proportionally larger than most dinosaurs of your era. Your jaws, while smaller than those of massive predators, are lined with razor-sharp, curved teeth, designed for precision cutting rather than crushing. The tools of a surgeon rather than a battering ram. Your neck is remarkably flexible, allowing you to turn your head through almost a complete circle while maintaining perfect balance. This mobility is crucial for maintaining awareness of your surroundings during hunts and social interactions. The vertebrae are specially adapted to support rapid head movements while protecting the delicate neural pathways that coordinate your sophisticated behaviors. As you begin to rise from your resting position, you become acutely aware of your 2 powerful legs. Each limb is a masterpiece of evolutionary engineering, with strong thigh muscles that can propel you to remarkable speeds and lower legs built for both power and agility. Your feet end in wickedly curved claws, including the famous sickle-shaped killing claw on each second toe that serves as your primary weapon. The killing claw on each foot is a marvel of biological engineering, capable of rotating through a wide arc and maintaining razor sharpness through constant use. The claw's structure combines strength with precision, allowing it to penetrate tough hide while maintaining the delicate control necessary for surgical strikes that disable prey quickly and efficiently. Your arms, far from being vestigial, are surprisingly long and powerful for your body size, ending in 3-fingered hands equipped with sharp, curved claws. These hands are remarkably dexterous, capable of grasping prey with deadly efficiency, while also serving important functions in communication and manipulation of your environment. The feathers that cover your arms create beautiful patterns that shimmer in the early light. Each finger on your hands is tipped with a curved claw that serves multiple functions, grasping prey, climbing, digging, and delicate manipulation of objects in your environment. The opposable nature of your thumb allows for precise grip control that rivals that of many mammals, contributing to your ability to use tools and manipulate your environment in sophisticated ways. Your tail extends behind you like a rigid rod, serving as both counterbalance and steering mechanism during high-speed pursuits. It's covered in some of the most beautiful feathers on your body, creating an elegant plume that can be used for display and communication with others of your kind. The tail's stiffness comes from specialized bony rods that lock it into position, turning it into a precision instrument for maintaining balance. The feathers on your tail are not merely functional, but also serve important social functions. Different positions and movements of your tail communicate various emotional states and intentions to other pack members, creating a complex visual language that supplements your vocal communications. The iridescent qualities of these feathers change with the angle of light, creating dramatic displays during social interactions. Your entire body is covered in a coat of feathers that serves multiple functions beyond simple insulation. The feathers create patterns of iridescent blues, greens, and browns that help you blend with your environment, while also serving as signals to communicate your mood, health, and social status to other members of your pack. The sensation of these feathers against your skin is both comforting and practical, providing excellent temperature regulation. The feather patterns on your body are unique to you, like fingerprints, allowing other pack members to identify you from considerable distances. These patterns also change slightly with age, season, and health status, providing a complex information system that helps maintain pack cohesion and social organization. Different areas of your body have different types of feathers, each optimized for specific functions. The down feathers close to your skin provide insulation, while the outer contour feathers create your distinctive coloration and provide weather protection. The specialized feathers on your arms and tail serve display functions, while also providing aerodynamic benefits during high-speed chases. Your senses are extraordinarily acute, beginning with vision that surpasses that of most modern predators. Your eyes, positioned to provide excellent binocular vision, can detect the slightest movement across vast distances, while also picking up subtle color variations that reveal hidden prey or potential threats. The world appears in remarkable detail, with colors and contrasts that seem almost artificially vivid. Your visual system includes adaptations for both day and night vision, allowing you to hunt effectively under a wide range of lighting conditions. Your ability to detect ultraviolet patterns invisible to most other creatures provides additional information about your environment and the creatures that inhabit it. Your sense of smell is equally impressive, with nasal passages designed to analyze the complex cocktail of scents that tell the story of your environment. You can detect the passage of prey animals from hours or even days earlier, distinguish between different species by their unique odor signatures, and monitor the emotional states of other raptors through subtle changes in their scent profiles. Your olfactory system can process multiple scent streams simultaneously, creating a three-dimensional map of chemical information that extends far beyond your immediate vicinity. This chemical landscape provides continuous updates about the movements, health, and activities of other creatures in your territory. Your hearing picks up sounds across a wide range of frequencies, from the ultrasonic calls of small mammals to the deep, rumbling communications of distant sauropods. Every rustle of grass, crack of twigs, or splash of water provides information about potential opportunities or threats in your territory. Your ears can swivel independently, allowing you to triangulate the source of sounds with remarkable precision. Your auditory processing includes the ability to filter out background noise while focusing on specific sounds of interest. This selective hearing allows you to maintain awareness of general environmental conditions while concentrating on the subtle sounds that might indicate prey or predator activity. As you fully achieve your standing position, you feel the coiled power that characterizes your species. Every muscle seems ready for explosive action, Yet your movements are controlled and graceful, displaying the perfect coordination that makes you one of the most effective predators in your ecosystem. Your posture is alert and confident, head held high as you survey your domain. Your musculature is perfectly balanced between power and endurance, allowing for both explosive sprints and sustained pursuit. The arrangement of your muscles creates multiple redundancies that prevent injury during high-stress activities while maximizing efficiency during normal movements. Your first conscious breath fills lungs that are remarkably efficient, designed to support the high metabolic demands of an active predator. The air tastes clean and fresh, carrying information about weather patterns, the movements of other animals, and the general health of your territory. Each breath energizes your compact body, preparing you for whatever challenges the day might bring. Your respiratory system includes air sacs that extend throughout your body, making your breathing incredibly efficient while also reducing your overall weight. This system allows you to maintain high activity levels for extended periods while providing the oxygen necessary for your large, active brain. From your elevated position on the small hill where you've spent the night, you can survey a vast expanse of the late Cretaceous landscape. The view reveals the complex mosaic of habitats that characterizes your world: grasslands, river valleys, scattered forests, and distant badlands where erosion has carved fantastic shapes from ancient rock formations. The landscape shows signs of recent geological activity, with distant volcanic peaks occasionally emitting wisps of smoke and ash. These geological processes continuously reshape the terrain, creating new habitats while destroying others, driving the constant evolution and adaptation that characterizes life in your era. The ecosystem around you is incredibly diverse, supporting everything from tiny mammals and primitive birds to massive sauropods and fearsome tyrannosaurs. As a mid-sized predator, you occupy a crucial niche in this food web, intelligent and adaptable enough to exploit opportunities that other predators might miss, while avoiding direct confrontation with creatures much larger than yourself. The diversity of your ecosystem is staggering, with hundreds of species of dinosaurs alone, complemented by numerous mammals, birds, reptiles, amphibians, and countless invertebrates. Each species has evolved specific adaptations for their particular ecological niche, creating a complex web of interactions that maintains the balance of your world. Your territory is part of a larger range controlled by your pack, a group of related individuals who have learned to hunt together with remarkable coordination and intelligence. Pack hunting allows your species to take down prey much larger than any individual could handle alone, while also providing protection against larger predators and competing packs that might threaten your territory. The territorial system that governs raptor packs is complex and dynamic, with boundaries shifting based on seasonal changes, prey availability, and the activities of competing groups. Your pack's territory encompasses approximately 50 square miles of prime hunting ground, including water sources, denning sites, and the travel corridors used by various prey species. This morning, you find yourself alone after becoming separated from your pack during yesterday's hunt. This separation isn't unusual or particularly dangerous, as members of your pack regularly split up to cover more territory during foraging activities. Your keen senses and intimate knowledge of the local area will help you either reunite with your packmates or survive independently until you can locate them. The separation occurred during the pursuit of a small herd of ornithomimids, when the prey scattered in multiple directions and pack members followed different groups. While this strategy sometimes results in multiple kills, it also creates temporary separations that require individual pack members to demonstrate their independent survival skills. Your first priority is to orient yourself and determine the best strategy for the day ahead. Your elevated position provides an excellent vantage point for scanning the surrounding area for signs of your pack, potential prey, or threats that might require immediate attention. The landscape reveals several promising areas for exploration and hunting. The morning light reveals details in the landscape that were invisible in yesterday's fading light. Fresh tracks in soft earth, disturbed vegetation, and the subtle signs of recent activity become clearly visible, providing a wealth of information about the movements and activities of various creatures in your territory. To the east, a line of trees marks the course of a seasonal stream that attracts various prey species for drinking water. The vegetation along the stream is lusher and more diverse than the surrounding grasslands, supporting small mammals, nesting birds, and various reptiles that form the foundation of your diet. This water source also serves as a natural highway for larger herbivores moving between feeding areas. The stream corridor represents a complex ecosystem within your larger territory, supporting species that are found nowhere else in the landscape. The increased moisture creates unique plant communities that, in turn, support specialized animal populations. This diversity makes the stream corridor particularly valuable for hunting, though it also attracts competing predators. To the west, the grasslands extend toward a series of low hills, where rocky outcroppings provide shelter for various creatures and potential denning sites for predators like yourself. These hills are honeycombed with caves and crevices that serve as refuges during severe weather and secure locations for raising young during breeding season. The hill country represents some of the most geologically diverse terrain in your territory, with exposed rock formations revealing millions of years of Earth's history. These geological features create numerous microhabitats that support specialized plant and animal communities adapted to the unique conditions found among the rocks. To the north, the land slopes gradually down toward a distant river valley, where larger herbivores often congregate during certain seasons. While this area might contain your pack mates, it's also likely to be occupied by larger predators that could pose significant threats to a solitary raptor. Approaching this area would require careful planning and exceptional caution. The river valley represents a major migration corridor for large herbivorous dinosaurs, with seasonal movements creating temporary concentrations of potential prey. However, these same concentrations also attract the largest and most dangerous predators in your ecosystem, making the valley a high-risk, high-reward environment. To the south, the landscape transitions gradually into more arid conditions, with sparse vegetation and scattered rock formations, creating a harsh environment that supports different communities of plants and animals. This area is less frequently visited by your pack, but occasionally provides unique hunting opportunities for specialized prey species. The southern Badlands represent an extreme environment where only the most adapted species can survive. The terrain is challenging to navigate, but it provides excellent training grounds for developing the agility and problem-solving skills that make your species so successful. Your decision is to begin with a systematic exploration of your immediate area, using your acute senses to gather information about recent activities while gradually expanding your search pattern. This methodical approach maximizes your chances of finding useful information while minimizing exposure to unnecessary risks. Your exploration strategy is based on principles of efficient search and information gathering that your species has evolved over millions of years. The pattern you follow maximizes coverage while maintaining escape routes and ensuring that you don't miss important signs or opportunities. Your descent from the hill is a masterclass in controlled movement, with each step carefully placed to minimize noise, while maintaining your ability to react quickly to unexpected situations. Your feathered body moves through the grass like a shadow, practically invisible to potential prey while allowing you to observe their behavior without disturbance. The grass beneath your feet is a complex community of different species, each adapted to specific soil and moisture conditions. Your movement through this environment disturbs minimal vegetation, while providing maximum information about the creatures that have passed this way recently. The morning air carries a complex mixture of scents that your sensitive nose analyzes automatically. You can detect the passage of various small mammals during the night, the lingering odor of a larger herbivore that passed through several hours ago, and the fresh scents of plants releasing their morning fragrances as the sun warms the landscape. Each scent carries detailed information about its source, the species, health status, age, sex, and recent activities of the creature that left it. Your brain processes this chemical information automatically, creating a detailed picture of recent activity in your immediate area. Your movement through the grassland disturbs countless small creatures, insects, spiders, and tiny vertebrates that form an important part of the ecosystem's foundation. While these creatures are too small to interest you as prey, their reactions to your presence provide valuable information about other predators that might be in the area and general disturbance patterns that could affect your hunting success. The invertebrate communities in your environment are incredibly diverse and play crucial roles in nutrient cycling, pollination, and food web dynamics. Your presence among them creates ripple effects that extend throughout the local ecosystem, demonstrating the interconnected nature of all life in your world. As you move through your territory, you encounter the first evidence of your pack's recent activities. Subtle signs that would be invisible to most creatures tell you detailed stories about your packmate's movements, hunting success, and current status. A few disturbed grass stems indicate where one of your pack members passed several hours ago, while the faint scent markers reveal information about their health and emotional state. The ability to read these environmental clues represents one of your species' most important adaptations. Your brain processes visual, olfactory, and auditory information in ways that create remarkably detailed pictures of recent events in your territory. This cognitive mapping ability is one of the key factors that makes your species so successful in complex environments. The tracking skills that allow you to interpret these signs have been honed through years of experience and represent the accumulated knowledge of countless generations of your ancestors. Each sign is part of a larger story that your brain reconstructs automatically, providing guidance for your current decisions and actions. Your investigation leads you toward a small clearing where the evidence suggests your pack encountered prey sometime during the previous evening. The scene tells a clear story to your experienced senses, a successful hunt that resulted in a substantial meal for your packmates. The scattered feathers and disturbed earth indicate the capture of several large ground birds, probably primitive relatives of modern retites. The hunting site reveals the sophisticated tactics employed by your pack. Multiple approach routes converge on the killing ground, indicating a coordinated attack that utilize the natural terrain to maximum advantage. The precision of the attack and the minimal disturbance to the surrounding area suggests that your packmates have become increasingly skilled at working together to maximize hunting efficiency. Evidence at the site shows that the hunt was executed with remarkable precision, with each pack member playing a specific role in the coordinated attack. The positioning of tracks and disturbed vegetation reveals the complex choreography that characterizes successful pack hunting. Evidence at the site also indicates that your pack successfully defended their kill from scavengers, with clear signs of confrontation around the edges of the feeding area. This defensive behavior is crucial for maintaining the energy balance that allows pack hunting to be profitable, as shared kills must provide sufficient nutrition for all participants to justify the energy expenditure required for coordination. The defensive actions taken by your pack demonstrate their growing maturity and tactical sophistication. Younger packs often lose significant portions of their kills to scavengers, while experienced groups like yours have learned to minimize such losses through careful positioning and coordinated defense. The absence of your own scent markers at the feeding site confirms that you became separated from the pack before the hunt took place. This separation might have been deliberate, with you assigned to scout ahead or patrol the territory's boundaries, while other pack members focused on the immediate hunting opportunity. Pack hunting strategies often involve complex role assignments that maximize the group's overall effectiveness. Your absence from this particular hunt suggests that you were performing equally important functions elsewhere, contributing to the pack's success through activities other than direct participation in the kill. Your investigation of the hunting site provides valuable information about your pack's current location and likely movements. The direction of departure from the feeding area, combined with your knowledge of local terrain and typical pack behavior patterns, suggests several possible areas where you might reunite with your pack mates. The patterns revealed by your investigation demonstrate the predictable nature of pack behavior under certain circumstances. While your pack mates are capable of flexible responses to changing conditions, they also follow established protocols that make their movements somewhat predictable to other pack members. However, your rumbling stomach reminds you that your own nutritional needs require immediate attention. While your pack's successful hunt ensures their well-being for the immediate future, you must secure your own food before undertaking a lengthy search that might prove unsuccessful. Your metabolic demands are substantial, requiring regular feeding to maintain the energy levels necessary for your active lifestyle. The energy requirements of your lifestyle are considerably higher than those of less active predators. Your large brain, active muscle mass, and sophisticated behavioral repertoire all demand substantial nutritional input to maintain optimal function. Your hunting strategy as a solitary raptor differs significantly from the coordinated pack tactics you normally employ. Working alone requires greater stealth, more careful target selection, and increased reliance on surprise rather than overwhelming force. However, your individual skills are highly developed, and solitary hunting represents a natural fallback strategy that all pack members must master. Solitary hunting requires a completely different set of skills and strategies than pack hunting. The tactics that work well for groups often fail when attempted by individuals, requiring adaptability and creative problem-solving to achieve success. Your first target presents itself near the stream you identified earlier, a small mammal that has emerged from its burrow to forage in the early morning light. The creature is roughly the size of a modern rabbit, with adaptations for digging and rapid escape that make it a challenging but rewarding target for a predator of your size and capabilities. The mammal represents one of the many successful evolutionary experiments occurring in your era. These early placental mammals are developing sophisticated survival strategies that will eventually allow them to thrive in post-dinosaur ecosystems. Your approach to the hunting area demonstrates the remarkable stealth capabilities that complement your pack's more aggressive tactics. Every movement is controlled and purposeful, with your feathered body providing excellent camouflage against the varied textures and colors of the grassland environment. Your feet find silent placement between grass tufts and fallen debris, allowing you to close distance without alerting your intended prey. The camouflage provided by your feather patterns is remarkably effective in the varied lighting conditions of your grassland environment. The interplay of shadows, sunlight, and vegetation creates complex visual patterns that your coloration matches almost perfectly. The stalk requires patience and precise timing, qualities that distinguish successful raptors from those that waste energy on poorly planned attacks. Your enhanced vision allows you to monitor your target's behavior patterns, identifying the brief moments when it becomes focused on feeding and temporarily less alert to potential dangers. Your ability to read animal behavior extends beyond simple observation to include subtle interpretations of body language, movement patterns, and environmental awareness that reveal the optimal timing for attacks. The mammal's behavior reveals important information about local predator pressure and prey wariness. Its frequent pauses to scan for threats indicate that this area has seen recent predator activity, while its choice of foraging location suggests confidence in its ability to detect and escape from approaching dangers. These behavioral cues influence your tactical approach and timing. The behavioral ecology of prey species in your ecosystem reflects the constant evolutionary pressure created by sophisticated predators like yourself. Every aspect of prey behavior has been shaped by the need to detect and avoid predation, while still meeting essential survival needs. Your final approach requires navigating the last 20 feet without detection, a distance that represents the critical zone where most hunts succeed or fail. Your body naturally assumes the classic raptor hunting posture, low to the ground, weight balanced on your powerful legs, arms positioned for grasping, and your terrible foot claws ready for the killing strike. The final phase of the hunt requires perfect coordination between visual tracking, muscular preparation, and timing assessment. Your nervous system integrates information from multiple sources to determine the optimal moment for launching your attack. The attack, when it comes, is explosive and precisely executed. Your powerful legs propel you forward in a burst of speed that covers the remaining distance in a fraction of a second. Your arms reach out to grasp and control your prey, while your foot claws deliver the killing blow with surgical precision. The entire sequence demonstrates the deadly efficiency that has made your species one of the most successful predators of the Mesozoic. The biomechanics of your attack represent millions of years of evolutionary refinement. Every aspect of your anatomy contributes to the devastating effectiveness of your predatory strike, from the power generation in your legs to the precision control in your claws. Your prey is dispatched quickly and cleanly, with minimal suffering, a testament to your evolved hunting efficiency and the precision of your natural weapons. The successful hunt provides not only essential nutrition, but also the psychological satisfaction that comes from the successful execution of complex behaviors that define your identity as a predator. The efficiency of your kill reflects both your individual skill and the evolutionary perfection of your species' hunting adaptations. Clean, quick kills minimize energy expenditure while reducing the risk of injury from struggling prey. The feeding process reveals another aspect of your sophisticated anatomy. Your teeth and jaws are perfectly designed for processing the flesh and bones of small to medium-sized prey, with cutting edges that slice through tough hide and flexible joints that allow you to manipulate food items for optimal consumption. Your digestive system is highly efficient, capable of extracting maximum nutrition from every part of your prey. Your feeding behavior includes sophisticated food processing techniques that maximize nutritional gain while minimizing waste. These behaviors are partly instinctive and partly learned, representing the accumulated wisdom of your species. As you feed, you maintain constant awareness of your surroundings, a necessity for any predator that might itself become prey in certain circumstances. Your position near the stream provides multiple escape routes while offering good visibility across the surrounding grassland. This situational awareness is second nature, allowing you to enjoy your meal while remaining ready to respond to any threats that might appear. The multitasking ability that allows you to feed while maintaining environmental awareness demonstrates the sophisticated cognitive abilities that distinguish your species from simpler predators. Your brain can process multiple information streams simultaneously without compromising the efficiency of any single task. The completion of your morning hunt and feeding marks a transition to the next phase of your daily routine. With your immediate nutritional needs satisfied, you can focus on the longer-term goals of reuniting with your pack and maintaining your territorial boundaries. These activities require different skills and strategies than hunting, emphasizing your species' remarkable behavioral flexibility. The ability to shift smoothly between different behavioral modes represents one of your species' key adaptations for success in complex environments. This behavioral flexibility allows you to optimize your responses to changing conditions and opportunities. Your exploration of the stream corridor reveals the incredible diversity of life that these water sources support in your arid environment. The vegetation along the banks is lush and varied, creating microhabitats that support numerous species of small vertebrates and invertebrates. These creatures form complex food webs that ultimately support larger predators like yourself. The riparian ecosystem along the stream represents one of the most biodiverse habitats in your territory. The reliable water supply creates conditions that support species found nowhere else in the landscape, making these areas particularly valuable for hunting and territorial control. The stream itself hosts various aquatic creatures, including primitive fish, amphibians, and aquatic reptiles that represent important food sources for many terrestrial predators. While you rarely hunt in aquatic environments, your versatility allows you to exploit these resources when terrestrial prey becomes scarce or when opportunities present themselves. Your occasional forays into aquatic hunting demonstrate the remarkable adaptability that characterizes your species. While not specialized for aquatic environments, your intelligence and physical capabilities allow you to succeed in hunting situations that would be impossible for less adaptable predators. Your movement along the stream bank demonstrates your remarkable agility and sure-footedness. The uneven terrain, with its combination of mud, rocks, and vegetation, poses no significant challenge to your well-adapted feet and excellent balance. Your tail serves as a dynamic stabilizer, automatically adjusting to maintain perfect balance regardless of the terrain's challenges. The biomechanical adaptations that allow you to navigate complex terrain efficiently include specialized muscle arrangements in your legs and tail that provide exceptional stability and control. These adaptations are crucial for hunting in the varied landscapes of your territory. The acoustic environment along the stream is rich and complex, with the constant murmur of flowing water providing a background against which other sounds stand out clearly. Your acute hearing allows you to distinguish between the natural sounds of aquatic life and the potential indicators of larger creatures that might represent either opportunities or threats. Your auditory processing capabilities include sophisticated filtering mechanisms that allow you to focus on specific sounds of interest while maintaining awareness of general environmental conditions. This selective hearing is essential for successful hunting and predator avoidance. As you follow the stream's meandering course, you encounter evidence of other predators that regularly patrol this productive corridor. Tracks in the soft mud reveal the passage of various theropods, including some that are significantly larger than yourself. This information influences your behavior, increasing your wariness while also providing valuable intelligence about competition and potential threats in your territory. The evidence of other predators includes not only tracks, but also scat, feeding remains, and territorial markings that provide detailed information about the species, size, and recent activities of your competitors. This intelligence is crucial for avoiding dangerous encounters while identifying opportunities for resource exploitation. Your investigation reveals the hierarchical nature of predator interactions in your ecosystem. Larger theropods dominate the most productive hunting areas and water sources, while smaller predators like yourself must use intelligence, stealth, and timing to exploit opportunities without direct confrontation. This dynamic creates a complex web of interactions that shapes the behavior of all participants. The competitive landscape among predators in your ecosystem is constantly shifting based on factors such as seasonal changes, prey availability, and the success or failure of different predatory strategies. Your ability to adapt to these changes is crucial for long-term survival. The evidence also suggests that your pack's absence from this area is probably deliberate, as the recent presence of larger predators would make this corridor dangerous for a group of raptors. This deduction helps narrow your search for your pack mates, suggesting they have moved to areas less likely to attract larger competitors. Pack decision-making processes take into account numerous factors, including predator activity, prey availability, territorial boundaries, and the safety of individual pack members. The apparent decision to avoid this area demonstrates the sophisticated risk assessment capabilities of your pack leaders. Your exploration of the stream corridor provides opportunities to observe the complex relationships between different species in your ecosystem. Herbivorous dinosaurs of various sizes visit the water source throughout the day, each species showing different levels of wariness and employing different strategies for minimizing predation risk while accessing this vital resource. The diversity of anti-predator strategies employed by different herbivorous species reflects the evolutionary pressure created by predators like yourself. Each species has evolved unique solutions to the challenge of balancing resource access with predator avoidance. Small ornithopods demonstrate remarkable vigilance, approaching the water in groups with designated sentries, maintaining watch while others drink. Their social organization shows sophisticated anti-predator adaptations that make them challenging targets even for coordinated pack hunters. Their behavior patterns provide valuable information about the timing and tactics that might prove successful in future hunting attempts. The sentinel behavior exhibited by small ornithopods represents one of the most effective anti-predator adaptations in your ecosystem. The coordination required for this behavior demonstrates intelligence levels that approach those of your own species. Larger herbivores show different strategies, with some relying on size and defensive weapons to deter predators, while others use speed and alertness to avoid dangerous situations entirely. These varying approaches create different hunting opportunities that require flexible tactics and careful assessment of risk versus potential reward. The defensive strategies of large herbivores often include sophisticated behavioral responses that can turn hunting attempts into dangerous situations for predators. Your species has learned to recognize and avoid these high-risk scenarios while identifying the circumstances under which large prey becomes vulnerable. Your observations also reveal the temporal patterns that govern activity in your ecosystem. Different species have evolved activity schedules that minimize direct competition while maximizing access to essential resources. Understanding these patterns is crucial for effective hunting and territory management. The temporal organization of your ecosystem creates predictable windows of opportunity for hunting, while also creating periods when direct competition with other predators is most likely. Your understanding of these patterns allows you to optimize your hunting schedule for maximum success and minimum risk. As the morning progresses and the sun climbs higher, you notice changes in the behavior of various species around the stream. The increasing temperature triggers shifts in activity patterns, with some creatures becoming more active, while others seek shade and begin to reduce their exposure to the warming environment. The thermoregulatory challenges faced by different species create opportunities for predators who can exploit the behavioral changes that accompany temperature fluctuations. Your understanding of these patterns allows you to predict prey behavior and plan hunting strategies accordingly. These behavioral changes create new opportunities and challenges for a predator like yourself. Species that become more active provide increased hunting opportunities, while those that seek shelter become more concentrated in predictable locations where ambush tactics might prove effective. The ability to adapt hunting strategies to changing environmental conditions represents one of your species' most important survival skills. This adaptability allows you to maintain hunting success despite fluctuations in prey behavior and environmental conditions. Your own response to the warming temperature demonstrates your sophisticated thermoregulatory capabilities. Your feathered coat provides excellent insulation control, allowing you to adjust your heat retention by altering the position and fluffiness of your plumage. This adaptation is crucial for maintaining optimal body temperature throughout the day's varying conditions. The behavioral thermoregulation strategies available to your species include both physiological responses and behavioral choices that allow you to maintain optimal performance across a wide range of environmental conditions. The thermal environment also affects your metabolic rate and energy expenditure, influencing decisions about activity levels and hunting efforts. Your ability to regulate these factors consciously represents another aspect of the intelligence that distinguishes your species from more primitive predators. The integration of physiological and behavioral responses to environmental challenges demonstrates the sophisticated nature of your species' adaptations. This integration allows for optimal performance under widely varying conditions. Your continued exploration leads you away from the stream toward higher ground, where scattered rock formations create complex terrain with numerous hiding places and ambush opportunities. This landscape represents some of the most challenging hunting territory in your range, requiring maximum stealth and tactical sophistication to navigate successfully. The rocky terrain offers unique hunting opportunities that are unavailable in other parts of your territory. The complex three-dimensional environment allows for innovative hunting strategies that take advantage of elevation changes and concealment opportunities. The rocky terrain supports different plant and animal communities than the grasslands and stream corridors, creating additional diversity in your ecosystem. Specialized species adapted to the unique conditions found among the rocks provide hunting opportunities that are unavailable in other habitats, while also presenting unique challenges for detection and capture. The biodiversity associated with rocky habitats reflects the creation of numerous microhabitats within the larger landscape. Each crevice, overhang, and exposed surface creates unique conditions that support specialized communities of plants and animals. Your movement through the rocky landscape demonstrates your remarkable adaptability to different terrain types. Your clawed feet provide excellent grip on stone surfaces, while your low center of gravity and excellent balance allow you to navigate complex three-dimensional environments with confidence and precision. The biomechanical adaptations that allow you to excel in rocky terrain include specialized muscle arrangements in your feet and legs that provide exceptional grip and stability. These adaptations are crucial for hunting in the varied landscapes of your territory. The geological features of this landscape tell stories about the ancient forces that shaped your world. The rock formations reveal evidence of past volcanic activity, sedimentary processes, and erosional forces that created the diverse topography you now inhabit. This geological diversity directly influences the biological diversity that makes your ecosystem so rich and complex. The geological history of your environment continues to influence current ecological patterns through its effects on soil formation, water availability, and microclimate creation. Understanding these relationships helps explain the distribution and behavior of various species in your territory. As you explore the rocky outcroppings, you encounter evidence that this area serves as a refuge and hunting ground for other predators. The complex terrain provides numerous hiding places and escape routes that make it attractive to creatures seeking to avoid larger predators, while also offering excellent ambush opportunities for those willing to exploit them. The use of rocky terrain by multiple predator species creates complex competitive dynamics that require careful navigation. Your species' intelligence and adaptability provide advantages in these competitive situations, but success requires careful assessment and strategic thinking. Your investigation reveals that several small predators regularly use this area, including other raptor species that might compete with your pack for territory and resources. The presence of potential competitors adds another layer of complexity to your territorial management responsibilities and influences your strategic thinking about pack movements and hunting areas. Interspecific competition among raptor species involves not only direct confrontation, but also more subtle forms of resource competition and territorial displacement. Your pack's success depends partly on your ability to outcompete these other species for prime territories and resources. The discovery of fresh scent markers from another raptor pack in this area represents a significant finding that requires careful consideration. These markers indicate that competitors have recently moved through what you consider part of your territory, raising questions about boundary disputes and potential conflicts that might affect your pack's future activities. Territorial intrusions by competing packs represent serious challenges that can lead to violent confrontations if not properly managed. Your pack's response to such intrusions must balance the need to maintain territorial integrity with the risks associated with aggressive encounters. Your response to this territorial intrusion demonstrates the complex decision-making processes that govern raptor social behavior. As a solitary individual temporarily separated from your pack, you lack the strength to directly challenge the intruders, but you can gather intelligence and mark the area with your own scent to assert your pack's continued claim to the territory. The intelligence-gathering aspects of territorial defense are as important as direct confrontation in maintaining pack territories. Your ability to assess threats and opportunities while alone demonstrates the individual capabilities that make pack cooperation so effective. The process of scent marking involves specialized glands that produce complex chemical signals containing information about your identity, health, reproductive status, and social position within your pack. These chemical communications persist in the environment for extended periods, creating a network of information that allows packs to monitor each other's activities and maintain territorial boundaries. Your scent marking activities serve multiple functions beyond simple territorial assertion. The chemicals you deposit contain information about your recent diet, health status, and stress levels, providing valuable intelligence for other raptors who encounter these markers. This information exchange system allows for sophisticated communication even when packs never meet directly. Your scent marking activities in this contested area serve multiple purposes beyond simple territorial assertion. They provide information for your own packmates about recent territorial intrusions, potential threats, and your current location and status. This communication system allows your pack to coordinate responses to territorial challenges even when members are separated. The sophisticated nature of chemical communication among your species includes the ability to encode complex information in scent markers that can be read and interpreted by other pack members days or even weeks later. This temporal aspect of chemical communication creates a historical record of territorial activities and pack movements. The completion of your territorial patrol in the rocky area provides valuable information about current conditions and potential challenges facing your pack. The evidence of competing raptors, combined with signs of larger predator activity, suggests that your territory is experiencing increased pressure that might require tactical adjustments and enhanced vigilance. Your assessment of territorial threats must consider not only immediate dangers, but also longer-term trends that might affect your pack's ability to maintain control of prime hunting areas. The intelligence you've gathered will be crucial for pack decision-making when you reunite with your packmates. Your return journey toward the grasslands takes you through different terrain that offers new perspectives on your territorial range. The elevated positions provided by the rocky landscape allow you to observe distant areas and monitor activity patterns across vast expanses of your domain. From these vantage points, you can see evidence of your pack's activities in distant areas, including the characteristic disturbance patterns that indicate successful hunts and the movement corridors that your packmates prefer for traveling between different parts of your territory. This information helps guide your search strategy and increases your confidence about eventual reunification with your pack. The ability to read landscape-scale patterns of activity represents one of your species' most sophisticated cognitive abilities. Your brain can integrate visual information from multiple scales to create comprehensive understanding of territorial dynamics and pack activities. The view from elevated positions also reveals the seasonal changes that are beginning to affect your ecosystem. The subtle browning of vegetation, changes in animal movement patterns, and alterations in weather patterns all indicate the approach of autumn and the environmental changes that will challenge all species in your ecosystem. Seasonal awareness is crucial for long-term survival in your dynamic environment. Your ability to recognize and prepare for seasonal changes gives your pack advantages over less adaptable species and helps explain your species' success across diverse habitats. The afternoon heat begins to build as you make your way back toward the grasslands, creating thermal conditions that affect both your own behavior and that of potential prey species. The warming temperatures trigger changes in activity patterns that create new hunting opportunities, while also increasing the energy costs of extended travel and hunting activities. Your behavioral responses to increasing heat include seeking shade when possible, adjusting your activity levels to avoid overheating, and taking advantage of thermal currents and cooling breezes to maintain optimal body temperature. These responses are crucial for maintaining hunting effectiveness throughout the day. Your response to the increasing heat demonstrates your sophisticated behavioral thermoregulation strategies. You seek shade when possible, adjust your activity levels to avoid overheating, and take advantage of thermal currents and cooling breezes to maintain optimal body temperature. These behaviors are crucial for maintaining hunting effectiveness throughout the day. The physiological mechanisms that support your thermoregulatory abilities include specialized blood vessel arrangements that allow for rapid heat dissipation when necessary, while your feathered coat provides insulation that can be adjusted through behavioral means. The thermal environment also affects your prey species in predictable ways, causing them to seek shade, reduce activity levels, and concentrate around water sources. These behavioral changes create opportunities for ambush hunting, while also making prey more predictable in their movements and location choices. Your understanding of how thermal conditions affect prey behavior allows you to predict where and when hunting opportunities are most likely to arise. This predictive ability is one of the key advantages that intelligence provides in hunting situations. Your hunting strategy adapts to these changing conditions by emphasizing stealth over pursuit and focusing on ambush opportunities rather than extended chases. This tactical flexibility demonstrates the intelligence and adaptability that makes your species so successful across diverse environmental conditions. The ability to modify hunting strategies based on environmental conditions represents one of your species' most important adaptations. This flexibility allows you to maintain hunting success despite fluctuations in prey behavior and environmental conditions. As you move through the warming grasslands, you encounter a group of small ornithopods that have sought shade beneath a cluster of primitive shrubs. Their behavior presents an excellent hunting opportunity, as their focus on thermal regulation has reduced their vigilance and created a situation where surprise tactics might prove highly effective. The thermal stress experienced by these ornithopods has caused them to compromise their normal vigilance patterns in favor of heat avoidance. This behavioral trade-off creates opportunities for observant predators who can recognize and exploit such vulnerabilities. Your approach to this hunting opportunity requires exceptional stealth and patience, as ornithopods are naturally wary and quick to flee when threatened. The terrain provides limited cover, requiring you to use subtle movements and excellent timing to close the distance without detection. The challenge of hunting in open terrain with limited cover tests your stealth abilities to their maximum extent. Success requires perfect timing, body control, and the ability to remain motionless for extended periods while waiting for optimal opportunities. The stalk develops slowly, with long periods of motionless waiting alternating with brief advances when your targets are distracted by feeding or social interactions. This hunting style requires tremendous patience and self-control, qualities that distinguish experienced raptors from younger, less disciplined individuals. The psychological demands of patience hunting are as challenging as the physical requirements. Your ability to maintain focus and control during extended periods of waiting demonstrates the mental discipline that characterizes successful pack hunters. Your position during the final phase of the hunt places you within striking distance of multiple targets, creating an opportunity to secure substantial nutrition with a single successful attack. The ability to assess and exploit such complex hunting scenarios represents the pinnacle of raptor hunting sophistication. The tactical analysis required for multi-target hunting situations involves rapid assessment of distances, escape routes, target vulnerability, and optimal strike timing. Your ability to process this information and execute complex attacks demonstrates the cognitive sophistication that defines your species. The attack sequence unfolds with devastating precision, demonstrating your mastery of predatory techniques. Your explosive burst of speed carries you into the group of ornithopods before they can react effectively, while your grasping arms and terrible foot claws dispatch your chosen target with clinical efficiency. The biomechanical coordination required for successful predatory strikes involves perfect timing between multiple muscle groups and neural systems. The precision of your attack demonstrates millions of years of evolutionary refinement in predatory adaptations. The successful hunt provides substantial nutrition while also demonstrating your ability to thrive as a solitary hunter when circumstances require independence from pack support. This hunting success boosts your confidence and provides the energy reserves necessary for continued exploration and territorial maintenance activities. The psychological benefits of successful solitary hunting extend beyond simple nutrition to include increased confidence and reinforcement of individual capabilities. These psychological factors are important for maintaining the self-reliance that makes pack cooperation more effective. Your feeding on this larger prey item reveals additional aspects of your predatory adaptations. Your jaws and teeth are capable of processing larger food items through a combination of cutting, tearing, and selective consumption that maximizes nutritional gain while minimizing energy expenditure during the feeding process. The feeding strategies you employ demonstrate sophisticated understanding of nutritional optimization and energy balance. Your ability to process prey efficiently reflects both anatomical adaptations and learned behaviors that maximize the benefits of successful hunts. The feeding site requires careful management to avoid attracting unwanted attention from scavengers or larger predators that might attempt to steal your kill. Your positioning allows for rapid escape if necessary, while providing good visibility across the surrounding area to monitor for potential threats. The defensive aspects of feeding behavior represent crucial survival skills that must be balanced against the need for efficient nutrition extraction. Your ability to maintain vigilance while feeding demonstrates the multitasking capabilities that characterize successful predators. As you feed, you notice the approach of several small scavenging dinosaurs that hope to benefit from scraps or portions of your kill that you might abandon. These scavengers represent a normal part of your ecosystem, providing important sanitation functions while occasionally serving as supplementary prey for predators like yourself. The scavenger community in your ecosystem plays important ecological roles in nutrient cycling and carcass disposal. Your interactions with these species represent another aspect of the complex web of relationships that characterizes your environment. Your interactions with these scavengers demonstrate the complex social dynamics that govern multi-species interactions in your ecosystem. Your tolerance of their presence depends on their behavior, your hunger level, and the strategic value of maintaining good relationships with creatures that might provide future hunting opportunities or useful information about territorial activities. The decision-making processes involved in managing scavenger interactions require assessment of multiple factors, including immediate nutritional needs, potential future benefits, and the energy costs of defensive behaviors. These calculations demonstrate the cognitive complexity underlying seemingly simple behavioral choices. The completion of your afternoon hunt marks another transition in your daily routine. As your nutritional needs are now well satisfied and you can focus entirely on reuniting with your pack. The successful independent hunting has built your confidence while providing the energy reserves necessary for extended travel and social activities. The transition from survival-focused behavior to social-focused behavior represents one of the key advantages of pack living. Individual pack members can focus on different priorities at different times, allowing for more efficient resource utilization and risk management. Your search strategy for locating your pack utilizes all the information you've gathered throughout the day about territorial activities, competing predators, and recent hunting patterns. This intelligence, combined with your intimate knowledge of local terrain and pack behavior patterns, guides you toward the most promising search areas. The integration of multiple information sources into coherent search strategies demonstrates the sophisticated cognitive abilities that make your species so successful. Your brain can process complex, multidimensional information to generate optimal behavioral responses. The late afternoon light creates excellent conditions for long-distance observation and tracking, with the slanting sun revealing subtle details in the landscape that might be invisible under different lighting conditions. These visual advantages help you detect the signs and disturbances that might indicate your pack's recent passage through various areas. Your understanding of how lighting conditions affect visibility and tracking represents another aspect of the environmental knowledge that contributes to hunting and survival success. This knowledge allows you to optimize your activities for maximum effectiveness under varying conditions. Your movement toward the likely pack locations takes you through familiar territory, where every rock, tree, and grass tuft holds memories of previous hunts, social interactions, and territorial activities. This intimate knowledge of your range provides psychological comfort, while also offering tactical advantages for navigation and threat detection. The emotional connections you have with familiar territory represent important psychological aspects of pack living. These connections contribute to territorial bonding and help explain the intensity with which packs defend their ranges against intruders. As you travel, you begin to detect increasingly fresh signs of your packmates' activities. Scent markers become more recent, track patterns more distinct, and the overall evidence suggests that you're closing the distance between yourself and your pack. These encouraging signs increase your pace while maintaining the cautious awareness necessary for safe travel through potentially dangerous territory. The ability to assess the age and freshness of various signs requires sophisticated sensory processing and experience-based knowledge. Your expertise in reading environmental clues represents years of learning and practice that enhance your survival capabilities. The terrain ahead shows clear evidence of recent pack hunting activity, with disturbed ground, scattered feathers, and the distinctive scent signatures that indicate a successful group hunt. The evidence suggests that your pack has not only survived your separation, but has thrived, securing substantial nutrition and maintaining their territorial dominance. The signs of pack hunting success provide reassurance about your packmates' welfare, while also indicating that the social and cooperative systems that define your pack remain intact and functional during your absence. Your approach to the pack's location requires careful consideration of social protocols and communication strategies. Reunification after separation involves complex social interactions that re-establish your position within the pack hierarchy while demonstrating your continued fitness and loyalty to the group. The social aspects of pack reunification involve both emotional and practical considerations. Your packmates must assess your health, determine what you've learned during your separation, and reintegrate you into ongoing pack activities and decision-making processes. The first contact with your pack occurs through long-distance vocalizations that serve both identification and location functions. Your distinctive call signature allows your packmates to recognize your identity and approximate location, while their responses provide similar information about their numbers, location, and current status. The vocal communication system used by your pack includes individual recognition calls, location signals, emotional state indicators, and complex information exchanges that allow for coordination across significant distances. The vocal exchange that follows your initial contact creates a complex conversation that conveys detailed information about recent activities, current territorial status, and immediate plans for coordinated activities. This sophisticated communication system allows rapid information transfer and decision-making that maintains pack cohesion and effectiveness. The information content of raptor vocalizations includes not only immediate practical data, but also emotional and social information that helps maintain pack bonds and coordinate group responses to various situations. Your physical reunion with your packmates occurs in a clearing where they have gathered after their successful hunt. The social interactions that accompany this reunion include mutual scent marking, gentle physical contact, and continued vocalizations that re-establish social bonds and confirm your continued membership in the group. The physical aspects of reunion rituals serve important functions in maintaining pack cohesion and individual identity within the group structure. These behaviors help reinforce the social bonds that make cooperative hunting and territory defense possible. The pack's composition includes several familiar individuals whose scent signatures and behavioral patterns you recognize from countless previous interactions. These relationships form the foundation of pack stability and hunting effectiveness, creating bonds that enhance survival prospects for all members. The individual relationships within your pack represent complex networks of kinship, experience, and mutual dependence that create the social structure necessary for cooperative behavior. These relationships require constant maintenance through ongoing social interactions and cooperative activities. Your integration back into the pack dynamic requires subtle negotiations about feeding priority, sleeping arrangements, and your role in upcoming hunting activities. These social processes occur naturally through a combination of instinctive behaviors and learned protocols that maintain group harmony while respecting individual needs and contributions. The social negotiations involved in pack reintegration demonstrate the sophisticated nature of raptor social organization. These processes require assessment of multiple factors, including individual status, group needs, and situational demands. The evening gathering provides opportunities to share information about your solitary experiences and learn about your packmates' activities during your separation. This information exchange enhances the group's collective knowledge about territorial conditions, prey availability, and potential threats that might affect future planning. The knowledge-sharing aspects of pack social behavior create collective intelligence that exceeds the capabilities of any individual pack member. This shared knowledge base contributes significantly to pack survival and success. Your packmates' activities during your separation included not only the successful hunts you've already detected, but also territorial patrols, interactions with neighboring packs, and encounters with larger predators that required coordinated responses. This information provides valuable context for understanding current territorial dynamics and future challenges. The detailed activity reports shared during reunification demonstrate the sophisticated memory and communication abilities that allow pack members to maintain detailed awareness of complex territorial situations, even when separated. As evening approaches, your pack begins preparations for the night that involve selecting secure resting areas, establishing watch rotations, and positioning yourselves for optimal security and comfort during the vulnerable hours of darkness. These preparations demonstrate the sophisticated social organization that makes pack living successful for your species. The nighttime security arrangements employed by your pack represent collective decision-making processes that balance individual needs with group safety requirements. These arrangements reflect learned responses to various threats and environmental challenges. The resting site selected by your pack leaders offers excellent defensive advantages while providing comfort and shelter for all members. The location takes advantage of natural terrain features that limit approach routes while offering multiple escape options if threats materialize during the night. The site selection process involves assessment of multiple factors, including defensibility, comfort, weather protection, and proximity to resources. Your pack leader's expertise in site selection contributes significantly to pack survival and success. Your position within the sleeping arrangement reflects your status within the pack hierarchy, while also considering your specific skills and the strategic value of your placement for group security. These seemingly simple arrangements actually involve complex social calculations that optimize both individual and group survival prospects. The spatial organization of pack sleeping arrangements demonstrates the sophisticated nature of raptor social structure. These arrangements reflect both dominance relationships and functional considerations that enhance group survival. As darkness falls across the grasslands, your pack settles into the light sleep pattern that characterizes raptor rest periods. Your enhanced senses remain partially active throughout the night, monitoring for threats while allowing your body to recover from the day's activities and prepare for tomorrow's challenges. The sleep patterns employed by your pack represent evolutionary adaptations to the challenges of being both predator and potential prey in complex ecosystems. These patterns balance the need for rest and recovery with the requirements of maintaining security and environmental awareness. The night sounds of your ecosystem create a familiar acoustic environment that provides both security and information about conditions in your territory. The calls of nocturnal creatures, the movement of large herbivores, and the distant vocalizations of other predator packs create a complex soundscape that tells the story of your world after dark. The interpretation of nighttime acoustic environments requires sophisticated auditory processing abilities that allow you to distinguish between normal nocturnal activity and sounds that might indicate threats or opportunities. Your dreams, such as they are, blend memories of the day's hunting successes with deeper instinctive patterns that reflect millions of years of raptor evolution. These mental processes help consolidate learning, strengthen social bonds, and prepare your mind for the complex challenges that await in future hunts and territorial activities. The cognitive processes that occur during raptor sleep include memory consolidation, skill integration, and social bond reinforcement that contribute to individual and pack effectiveness. These processes demonstrate the sophisticated nature of raptor cognition and learning. The cool night air provides relief from the day's heat, while creating thermal conditions that affect the behavior of both predators and prey throughout your ecosystem. Your feathered insulation maintains optimal body temperature, while your pack's collective body heat creates a comfortable micro-environment around your resting site. The thermal management strategies employed during rest periods include both individual behavioral responses and group behaviors that create optimal conditions for all pack members. These strategies demonstrate the cooperative nature of pack living. As the night deepens, you settle into the deeper rest that allows your remarkable body to recover and prepare for another day of life as one of evolution's most sophisticated predators. Your existence as a pack hunter in this ancient world represents the perfect balance between individual excellence and social cooperation that defines your species' unique place in the Mesozoic ecosystem. The restorative processes that occur during deep rest include not only physical recovery, but also psychological and social restoration that prepares you for continued participation in pack activities. These processes are crucial for maintaining the individual fitness that makes pack cooperation possible. The gentle sounds of your pack mates' breathing and the distant whispers of grassland winds create a peaceful lullaby that carries you deeper into the restorative sleep that your active lifestyle demands. Tomorrow will bring new challenges, new hunts, and new opportunities to demonstrate the intelligence, agility, and social sophistication that makes your life as a velociraptor both successful and deeply satisfying. The auditory environment of pack rest includes not only external sounds, but also the subtle acoustic cues produced by pack members that help maintain group cohesion and security during vulnerable rest periods. Your final conscious thought as sleep claims you is a deep sense of belonging to your pack, to your territory, and to the complex web of relationships that defines life in this magnificent ancient world, where intelligence and cooperation have elevated your species to heights of behavioral sophistication that will not be seen again until the distant emergence of another social predator millions of years in the future. The emotional satisfaction of pack membership includes not only the practical benefits of cooperative living, but also the psychological rewards of social connection and shared purpose that define the raptor experience. The night passes peacefully, with your pack's collective vigilance creating a secure environment that allows all members to achieve the deep rest necessary for maintaining peak performance. The sophisticated social organization that characterizes your species extends even into sleep, with subtle coordinations of rest and vigilance patterns that optimize both individual recovery and group security. Throughout the night, your pack maintains a subtle communication network through scent, sound, and even gentle physical contact that keeps all members informed about group status and environmental conditions. This continuous social awareness demonstrates the depth of cooperation that makes pack hunting so effective. As dawn approaches once again, your body begins the natural transition from sleep to wakefulness that will prepare you for another day in your remarkable existence. The internal rhythms that govern your daily cycles are synchronized not only with environmental cues, but also with the activities and needs of your packmates, creating a coordinated group response to the changing day. The anticipation of another day brings with it the excitement of new hunting opportunities, social interactions, and territorial activities that define the rich complexity of life as an intelligent social predator in the late Cretaceous world. Each day offers new challenges and opportunities to demonstrate the remarkable capabilities that make your species one of the most successful predators in Earth's history. The gentle transition from night to day is accompanied by the gradual awakening of your packmates, creating a coordinated emergence from rest that prepares the group for coordinated daily activities. This synchronized awakening demonstrates the deep social coordination that characterizes every aspect of pack life. Your emergence into full wakefulness brings with it the satisfaction of another successful day of survival in your challenging but rewarding world. The combination of individual capabilities and social cooperation that defines your existence continues to prove its effectiveness, ensuring your continued success as one of nature's most remarkable predatory species. As consciousness fully returns, you feel the deep contentment that comes from knowing your place in a world perfectly suited to your capabilities and social nature. You are exactly what evolution designed you to be, an intelligent social predator whose existence represents the pinnacle of cooperative hunting strategy and behavioral sophistication in the ancient world. The morning light filtering through the grassland reveals your pack ready for another day of coordinated activities, social interactions, and the complex territorial management that maintains your position as one of the most successful predatory groups in your vast Cretaceous domain. Each member brings unique skills and knowledge to the collective effort that makes pack life both efficient and deeply satisfying.